Hi, this is Bob Warner, Custodial Services Supervisor for the Scripps Mesa Zone. We're starting a new video series hoping to inspire you with a bunch of different topics, and this is going to be the first of many, and I'll let Phil discuss this one in more detail.
Hi, my name is Phil Berchi. I'm a Custodial Services Supervisor in the Parkview Zone. We hope this will be the first of many videos that will help you in the care and use of custodial equipment. Ron?
Hi, I'm Ron Derrick, Custodial Services Supervisor for Coastal Bay Zone, and I'm really happy that you could make it to the meeting today. And as Bob says, we want to try to inspire you with something different. So we're going to be doing some video series that hopefully we can get on the website for you. But I really appreciate you coming out today. I really appreciate your expertise and your hard work. Thank you so much. Ruben, you're next.
Hi, my name is Ruben Malve. I'm the new Custodial Services Supervisor for the Central City Zone. I am happy to be here today, and I am glad to be working with this fine gentleman over here. Thank you for being here.
When you're done using your unit, there are screens in here. You guys should take it out and check to see if the screens are clean. Like, they'll probably get hair and gunk and, like, I don't know, like you get mineral buildup on them. You know what I mean? So you gotta check in here every now and then and make sure there's no gunk buildup. Because if there is, the next time you're going to use it, you put it away after it dries out. You'll probably get it where you pull the trigger and it doesn't spray nothing, or just one will spray and the other two won't, or vice versa, whatever you got going on. That's because the screens are dirty. There's a check ball in it, and the check ball gets all gummed up and just gets stuck in there, and I got to take it all apart. You can always spray WD-40 on it, put it back together. Just note to self before you start using it on the carpet and spraying stuff that it's got a little bit of WD-40 in it. You know what I mean? That might help it from the ball getting stuck inside, and it saves you sending it to me. It saves you more time. You guys keep working. Because I don't know if everybody knows, when the truck picks up your guys' stuff, it goes to, like, just like UPS goes to a hub, gets put on a route, then it comes to me. It's like 2 weeks at least before I even remotely see it. Yeah, so sometimes you guys call me and it's like, hey man, you got my vacuum? Yeah, when you sent it in? Yesterday. No, dude, you got like another week and a half to go. Sorry, boss. You know what I mean? That was the other one. The other one said, no suction, because the whole front of this thing was full of plastic bags, dirt, mud, whatever else in it. You need to clean that out.
Use your putty knife.
Yeah, putty knife. And if it's really bad, I use a Sawzall blade with a handle on it, like a drywall tool. You start your machine and it says it has no suction. This guy knows right here. Make sure the valve is closed on the unit. Because Phil will sometimes run in there, and I'm like, oh man, hold on, Phil. Work's like, woohoo, hero, get it out of here. Yeah, it feels like, it's a pain. But in here, you have a screen. You need to check that often. Because sometimes, you know, you get hair on it, stuff on it. It's how the motor breathes. If you overfill the tank, this filter is connected to the motor. You'll get that occasion. You're like, why is my unit pouring water out the floor around it? Because the tank's too full and the water's going down the pipe through the motor and it pumps it out the floor right where you just cleaned that. No good.
How much is the motor?
$183 yesterday. Just checked the computer when I did one. This one, if your gasket's bad, you're gonna have to send it in. Because that will cause for leaking here, that will cause for, you know, not proper suction, lots of things. Unfortunately, we're proud of this gasket too. It's like $20. I had to put it on. I got a little seal kit I put on it. It's like $10, maybe if that. And I could do like 5 of them for $10. So just send it. I mean, I don't recommend just sending this piece in. I'd send the whole unit in. Every time you guys send a unit in, send the whole thing in. Don't just send like the wand, or send the whole unit, you know what I mean? Send the whole thing so we know it works properly, because I don't know if just the wand has the issue or the extractor has the issue. I don't know. It makes it easier for me to make sure that I send you back a piece of equipment that works properly to you. You hate to send that to me and it gets back and it still doesn't work, and you ask me why. I said, I have no clue, because that's all you sent me. In my end works, you know what I mean? I don't know what you're going to say. When it leaves the shop, it works. Because I dry run all your guys' stuff before it goes back to you. and it does not work for some reason, and you change outlets, plugs, receptacles, BMIs, you change it all, it still doesn't work. Done with it?
Yeah.
Right. It still doesn't work. There's a reset button right here. If it's popped out, there's a reason why it popped out. Either got water in it and it GFI shorted stuff out and it popped out, which it's supposed to do. Plug it back, push it back in, you'll hear it click, and it should start.
Is that on all of them?
That's on all the solution tank. There's 2 screens. They thread on, lefty loosey, righty tighty. You guys should check those too, because you'll get that occasionally it won't spray water, or it's spraying water really slowly. Part of the problem might be because the screen has a bunch of hair, dirt, dust. It might have a bunch of I've had soap, a film that's I can't even scrub it off with hot water. I don't, it just can't, it can't draw the water through. So always check that when you're done using it. Take them out, clean them off, hot water, put them back in there.
If they're smashed, they're not going to work that
Yeah.
well either, so.
If they're smashed, there's a reason why. You probably had some weird, I don't think they're supposed to have cleaning solution in here?
Well, we prefer just hot water, but
Yeah.
they can put they put a little bit of shampoo. What we don't want to see is guys stand there glugging in
Yeah.
a jug. That's way too much shampoo. How much those screens cost?
They're $22 I think right now for one. There's 2 of them. Stainless steel, we're proud of them. So that's pretty much just the maintenance part. Make sure all your screens and filters are clean. Use hot water. When you clean your guys' jets, this is always going to be a tough one for everybody. This guy right here, twist and pull. And this one's already got stuff stuck in it. What I would do after I'm using my machine, I would get done washing it out. I would run it, press the buttons, there's no more solution coming out of the machine. And I would just take the jets out, leave them aside for a little bit, and let all the solution, the water, everything drip out of it. Because I think what happens sometimes is whatever's left in the line, it just runs down into the machine, into the jets, and it makes mineral deposits or whatever kind of chemicals you guys using. It just makes some sort of hard water deposit, and that's what plugs your jet up. You know what I mean? Jets are $74 for a set of 4. They're expensive, so don't be using a T-needle. Don't be using a drill bit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, people drill them out. You know what I mean?
If it's bigger, it's going to work.
Yeah, it's just leaving lines on the carpet. It's not doing its job. Yeah, because you guys drilled them out. So
Use a toothpick, a wood toothpick.
yeah, wood toothpick, or if you got a wire brush, clip a piece off the wire brush and use that. You know what I mean? Little things like that.
Or a staple.
Yeah, staple will work too, but do not use your drill bit. Do not use.
T-pins.
T-pins those are brutal. Other than that, it should be good.
Can you walk them through just real quickly how to get that remaining water that's in that tank? Because you turn it upside down, you try to get as much water as you can, but there's always water left in the bottom.
Yeah, it's right there. Yep, when changeable, just put it in there, fire it up. I know we just tip it up on end. I'm standing like that, and just suck all the water out. Just move it around, suck all the water out. Done deal. Don't have to worry about going out there dumping it outside, dumping it on your shoes. Don't have to worry about none of that stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's good to go on that one. You guys have any other questions about this?
When is the best time to send the equipment before summer?
Whenever I would do it so that you know that you have 2 weeks before you got to start cleaning. So I'd be pushing a month before. I know it's gonna take me 2 weeks to get my stuff to them. Then I got to get it back to you. There's a month right there. Unless your CSS picks it up and brings it back to you the next day. The sooner you get it to me, the sooner you'll probably get it back. Don't wait for last minute because that ain't gonna happen. Unless your CSS convinces me that, hey, they really need this piece of equipment. Can you do it right now because they only have one and that's all they got and they can't borrow another one from their site. So, that's it.